With the release of the latest revamped list of the official World Golf Ranking, OWGR, many controversies have arisen. Most of them directly have to do with the lack of mention of one of today's biggest tours, the LIV Golf Invitational Series. The LIV Golf Pro Series also had something to say about the OWGR points when talking about the Asian Tour. Let's review all that. First up, let's see how Rory McIlroy reacted to the ongoing rift between LIV Golf Pro and OWGR. Rory McIlroy appears to believe the remastered official World Golf Ranking would be the fairest system available right now, but he couldn't help but laugh when asked about LIV Golf.
It's going to fracture the game more than it already is, because the professional world in golf has already been fractured. There's so many different tours, so many things to follow.
Just moments after issuing a stern warning to LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman, the world #1 concluded his press conference in front of Golf Magic as well as other golf media by expressing his thoughts on the sport's current world ranking quandary. McIlroy began his response to a journalist question about whether he thought it was fair that the victor of this week's flagship DP World Tour Championships obtains only 22 points instead of the 38 points on offer in a relatively weak PGA Tour field at the RSM Classic. The Northern Irishman appeared to favor the points divisor because there were 94 more people playing on the PGA Tour this week. He said that he thinks that it's the fairest system that we could come up with right now. He also said that a lot of work had to go into it, with 5 years of algorithms and analysis and work going into the system, so it isn't as if everything changed overnight. McIlroy then ended with this final line, which was followed by a grin and a laugh. He said that we'll see that it's a fairer reflection of where everyone is ranked in the world, everyone that is eligible, he added cleverly. Next, let's take a look at what happened and what the controversy is. The LIV Golf Invitational Series wasn't listed under eligible tours in the OWGR that started previously. They have released a document outlining the changes. There are currently 23 tours that are qualifying for world ranking points. Of course, the PGA Tour and the DP World Tour have been named. However, there's currently no space for LIV. Aside from allegations of sports washing and their players attempting to sue the PGA Tour, one of the most serious issues for LIV Golf is that they lack OWGR accreditation. That means that LIV Golf players who only compete in 48-man shotgun start tournaments and without any cuts currently don't have a direct path to start competing in the major leagues. Unless they are infamous past champions like Phil Mickelson, players must rely on their current ranking to gain entry into the majors. However, if they aren't accumulating global ranking points, they'll fall down the list and be ineligible for the majors, which they've been trying their entire careers to be a part of. In relation to this specific issue, Augusta National Chairman Fred Ridley encountered some pretty extraordinary accusations. Moving along, let's see why OWGR has yet to approve LIV Golf's eligibility for its list. The OWGR can get complicated to understand, but a player's world ranking is currently decided by their OWGR points across a 2-year allowing time. The strength of the field and their finishing placement in a tournament determines their points. As for the process of applying, another member tour had to sponsor LIV Golf. They are affiliated with the Asian Tour in this case. The Asian Tour has already received funding from Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. LIV Golf's main problem is that it has a difficult format. Its golf tournaments are 54-hole affairs with a shotgun start, and its gold field is also restricted to 48 players. There's also the issue of the series being by invitation only. Critics of LIV Golf will make an argument that players who are invited will automatically receive world ranking points, skewing the system. LIV Golf would also point out that the global ranking points are currently awarded to competitors competing at PGA Tour events with a smaller field, such as the Tour Championship and Tournament of Champions. Though LIV Golf may cross all the boxes on the list, the board members ultimately decide who gets in and how they're ranked. The board may even make slight changes for players and tournaments even. PGA Tour Commissioner and OWGR board member Jay Moynihan spoke for OWGR and said that they welcome good, healthy competition and that the LIV Saudi Golf League is not that.
It's been an unfortunate week that was created by some unfortunate decisions. Those decisions being players choosing to violate our tournament regulations.
Moving on, let's take a look at what the LIV Golf Pro had to say about the OWGR list. Greg Norman, CEO of LIV Golf Investments, confirmed that they applied to OWGR during the 150th Open Championship in St. Andrews. Although back in August, Norman took another shot at R&A chief executive Martin Slumbers, who claimed that they had previously expressed no opposition to LIV Golf. Slumbers has stated that he believes LIV Golf is not credible. This is significant because Slumbers serves on the OWGR's board of directors and would vote on LIV Golf's application. Norman wished that anyone who has made any negative comment about it in the past lived to be barred from voting on their application. Greg Norman then made a statement about LIV Golf's popularity by saying that he gets calls every day from players saying that they want in. The debate over these players' eligibility for world ranking points and thus their certification for majors and the Ryder Cup rages on. LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman unsurprisingly believes that LIV players deserve OWGR points. Perhaps more intriguing is the fact that John Jon Rahm appears to agree with him. As of right now, LIV's 2023 tour schedule has added 3 more venues to their list, so we know the tour is going to be iconic as is. Moreover, the problem for LIV Golf wasn't only that it was not on OWGR's best tournament list, but it has also been locked for points available at the Asian Tour. Let's take a look at what's happening. Let's see what OWGR said about LIV golfers at the Bangkok Invitational. After public claims to the contrary, LIV golfers have to compete in Thailand didn't earn world ranking points, an embarrassment to the Rebel Tour. LIV in the feeder Middle East and North Africa Tour announces a partnership. LIV believed it had gained access to the official world ranking system as a result of the OWGR. MENA membership was granted to LIV players, including Open champion Cameron Smith. According to the statement, the alliance would have boosted the MENA Tour's development programs and immediately qualify LIV Golf for OWGR points, beginning with the LIV Golf Thailand event at Stonehill in October. But the OWGR headquarters essentially told them the opposite. No doubt aware of the loophole exploited by LIV, the OWGR board has rejected immediate ranking status. They said that they received a communication from the MENA Tour on the 5th of October. The communication had details about the significant changes made for the MENA's tour membership structure, along with the tour's outline of the season. OWGR noted that the first 2 tournaments in the series were the same as the LIV Golf Invitational Series tournaments in Bangkok and Jeddah. They reported that the notice of the changes given by the MENA Tour was insufficient to allow them to conduct a customary and necessary review ahead of LIV Golf's invitationals at Jeddah and Bangkok. The fact that LIV applied for involvement in OWGR in July emphasizes the erratic nature of its approach to everything OWGR. And lastly, let's see what LIV Golf participant Travis Smith had to say about the lack of OWGR points available for them at the Asian Tour. Travis Smith of LIV Golf was taken aback by the absence of official world golf ranking points on offer at the Asian Tour's International Series event in Egypt. Andy Ogletree, a fellow LIV Golf participant, won the event. According to the OWGR website, Ogletree earned 4.49109 points. Vern Wiesberger, the runner-up and 8-time DP World Tour winner, received 2.69465 points. Smith said in a tweet that to get just 1 world ranking point on the Asian Tour, one had to come in the top 5. He added that if anyone now comes across a regular Asian Tour player crack the top 150 to 200 in the world, it would pretty much mean that they're dominating the tour. Smith, 27, is currently listed 6th in the Asian Tour Order of Merit. He won the Yangder TPC in September, and his 2nd place win at the International Series England event qualified him for the inaugural LIV Golf event near London. He has 3 LIV starts to his credit. His performance on the Asian Tour in 2022 has propelled him from 762nd to 407th in the world rankings. This is not the first time he has expressed dissatisfaction with the OWGR points on the Asian Tour. Barry Henson criticized the tour in September for only awarding Smith 2.28 points for winning in Taiwan, which Smith also described as a joke. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think the LIV Tour should have finally be considered eligible for the OWGR's list? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.